Hi, I'm Jacqueline, a trauma-informed therapist and educator. I've spent years working with people who are trying to understand their minds, their nervous systems, and the patterns that shape how they move through life. Some people come to this work because something big has happened to them. A loss, a crisis, a moment that changes everything. But more often, people come because something small keeps happening. A tightness in the chest, an inability to relax, a short temper they regret, a sense of always being behind even when they're doing their best. And over time, those small moments start to add up. Not because anything is wrong, but because we've been navigating life without the tools that we're never taught. That's what this series is here to support. And this final lesson is about connecting everything you've learned into something that you can carry with you in your daily life. This educational series was created by Focus First Counseling and Education, Inc., with the support from the WRAP Foundation. I want to take a moment to sincerely thank the WRAP Foundation. Their support has helped bring accessible, trauma-informed mental health education into communities that don't always have access to it. Because healing shouldn't depend on where you live or what resources you have. Their investment supports prevention, education, and real-life tools that people can actually use. So, to the WRAP Foundation, thank you for believing in this work and helping make this series possible. And to you for showing up, for reflecting, for practicing. Thank you. Today, we're focusing on mindfulness and developing self-management skills. Not mindfulness as a trend, mindfulness as a skill set. A way of learning how to stay present with yourself and respond to life instead of constantly reacting to it. Before we move further, let's take a moment to settle our body with calm first. Inhale gently through your nose, drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw. Slow and steady exhale. Again, inhale through your nose and a long exhale. Good. Just notice. Notice your body. Notice your breath. Notice where your mind is. You don't need to change anything. Just notice. That's where mindfulness begins. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention on purpose, with curiosity and without immediate judgment. It's not about emptying your mind. It's about learning how to be with your mind without getting pulled around by it. And self-management grows from that. Self-management isn't control. It's learning how to observe yourself without attacking yourself. Building a healthy relationship with yourself and the ability to pause, to notice, and to redirect. And most of all, to return to yourself. Most of us weren't taught that. We were taught to push through, to stay busy, to suppress, and to perform. But the body keeps track, and when we don't pause, we repeat. We repeat patterns, we repeat reactions, we repeat ways of coping that once helped us survive, but no longer serve us. Mindfulness creates the pause, so history doesn't repeat itself. Self-management gives us the choice. So today, we're going to explore how this works in a real and practical way. We can talk about how the brain and the nervous system respond to stress, and we can explore how to notice when you're becoming dysregulated. We'll practice ways to interrupt those patterns gently, and we'll build tools that actually fit your life. Not an ideal version of it, your real life. Let's start with the brain. Your nervous system is always asking, am I safe right now? If the answer is no, your body prepares to protect you. And when that happens, the thinking part of your brain has less access. That's why people say, I knew better, but I couldn't stop. That's not a personal failure. That's physiology. Mindfulness helps us notice when the nervous system is shifting. Self-management helps us respond once we notice. It's okay to catch yourself. When you do, take a moment to settle the body and calm first. Inhale through your nose, drop your shoulders, unclench your jaw, and exhale slowly. Feel your feet beneath you, supporting you. Good. From here, you have more access to awareness, to yourself. Mindfulness helps build your window of tolerance, the range where you can feel, think, and respond without becoming triggered, overwhelmed, or shut down. It does not remove stress, but it does change how you meet it. Every time you return to the present moment, you are training your brain. Mindfulness is not the absence of distraction. It's the return to yourself. Let's practice that together. Inhale and exhale. Focus on your body, your chest, your legs, your feet, your breath. It's okay if your mind drifts. Gently come back and find one place in your body that feels strong, steady, or neutral, and stay there for a few breaths. If a thought comes up, acknowledge it, and then return to that steady place in your body. Ask yourself, do I need anything? No pressure, just noticing. Take another breath and exhale. Good. This is mindfulness. Not perfect stillness, but returning over and over again. Let's incorporate this into our real life. When you feel activated, pause and say, something is happening. Then name it. I feel tension in my chest. My thoughts are racing. Then ask yourself, what will help me feel more supported? You can practice transitions. Before moving one thing to another, pause. Take a breath. I'm releasing what was. I'm arriving to what is. You can use your body as an anchor. Your feet, your breath, your posture. Return there when your mind drifts. You can also notice good moments. You can use your body as an anchor. Your feet, your breath, your posture. Return there when your mind drifts. You can also notice good moments. A warm drink, a kind interaction, a quiet moment. Pause there and let yourself truly experience it. This is what matters. I was born and raised in this valley, and over time, I've come to appreciate something that's always been around me. In Blythe, we're surrounded by something a lot of people don't have access to: space, quiet, open land, and nature. The desert, the river, the sky that stretches out without interruption. We live in a rural part of California where the environment itself can support regulation if we allow it to. Because mindfulness doesn't have to happen sitting still in a room. It can happen while you're outside, walking along the river, standing in the desert, watching the sky shift. Nature gives your nervous system something steady to orient to. the rhythm of the wind, the warmth of the sun, the feeling of your feet on the ground. These are anchors. So if traditional mindfulness feels challenging, try stepping outside. Let your attention follow something natural. You don't have to force anything. Just notice. That is mindfulness. And for many people, it's where it becomes real. Take a moment to reflect. What helps you come back to yourself when you've drifted away? Just notice what comes up. Choose one practice, just one, and use it once a day for the next 5 days. Not perfection, consistency. You're building a relationship with yourself, and that matters. As we come to the close of this series, I'd like to acknowledge something. If you've made it here, you've done some meaningful work. You've taken the time to understand yourself, to learn, to reflect, and to practice. That matters more than you think. If even one part of this series has helped you pause, notice, or respond differently, that is a real change. Take credit for that. You can continue this work. You can stay connected at ffcei.org for resources, events, and future offerings. Before we close, I'd like to leave you with this. Mindfulness is not about becoming someone different. It's about becoming more connected to who you already are. You already have the awareness. You already have the breath. You already have the capacity. Now you have the tools and you've practiced using them. This is not the end. It's a continuation. And when things feel overwhelming, come back to something simple. Your breath, your body, or the world around you. Step outside if you can. Feel the ground beneath you. Notice the air. Look at the sky. Let something steady remind you that you're here, that you can return, and that you're always allowed to begin again. I help people turn pain into purpose, and if you've made it through this series, you've already started doing that. Take care of yourself and keep coming back. This educational series was created by Focus First Counseling and Education, Inc., with the support from the RAP Foundation. To learn more or connect with our work, you can visit ffcei.org. We're here and we believe in your healing.